There is a moment in every person's life when they realize something uncomfortable. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not your time, not your explanations, not your emotional reactions, not even your presence. Most people never reach that realization. They spend decades performing emotional labor for people who wouldn't cross the street for them. They argue with strangers. They defend themselves to people committed to misunderstanding them. They exhaust their minds trying to win battles that never mattered. And then they wonder why they feel powerless. Here's the truth nobody taught you. Power is not gained by controlling others. Power is gained by controlling access to yourself. The most influential figures in history were not the loudest, not the most reactive, not the most available. They were selective. Selective with attention, selective with speech, selective with proximity, selective with emotional investment. And that selectivity created gravity. People leaned in, listened closer, valued every word. Today, you're going to learn the psychological architecture behind that gravity. Not manipulation, not cruelty, not emotional shutdown. This is about self-sovereignty, the rare ability to decide what reaches you and what stops at the gate. Because once you master that, you don't chase respect. Respect organizes itself around you. Ask yourself this before we begin. What in your life is draining you right now that you never consciously chose? Hold that thought, because by the end of this, you won't just see your interactions differently. You'll see yourself differently, the economics of attention. Imagine waking up tomorrow with exactly 100 units of mental energy for the day. Not infinite, not renewable, just 100. Every conversation costs something. Every worry drains something. Every notification takes something. Every argument burns something. Now imagine you can't earn more until tomorrow. How carefully would you spend it? Behavioral economists call this cognitive bandwidth. Psychologists call it ego depletion. Ancient philosophers simply called it vital force. Whatever the name, the principle is the same. Attention is the operating system of your life. Where it goes, your reality follows. Brain, why most people feel powerless. Because their attention is constantly hijacked. Outrage headlines, social media comparison, unnecessary conflicts, emotional caretaking, rumination about the past, anxiety about the future. Each one is a silent withdrawal from your mental bank account. And here's the devastating part. Most of these withdrawals are initiated by people who don't even know you. Puzzle piece the attention trap. Neuroscience shows your brain prioritizes novelty and threat. So criticism feels urgent. Drama feels important. Conflict feels meaningful. But urgency is not importance. A barking dog feels urgent. A long-term vision feels quiet. Powerful people train themselves to invest in the quiet. Brick exercise the gatekeeper rule. Before giving attention, ask, will this matter in 5 days, 5 months, 5 years? If the answer is no, your future self just requested you ignore it. Light bulb counterintuitive insight. Ignoring something is not weakness. It is strategic prioritization. You are not obligated to engage with everything that notices you. The world is full of noise. Your life is built from what you decide is signal. Direct hit micro conclusion. From today forward, treat your attention like venture capital. Most requests get rejected. A few get funded. And those few shape your destiny. The discipline of non-reaction. There's a hidden hierarchy in social interactions. The person who reacts loses leverage. Not morally, not emotionally, strategically, because reaction transfers control. If someone can predict your response, they can guide your behavior. Test tube the psychology of provocation. Provocation exists to manufacture reaction. Bullies use it. Manipulators use it. Media uses it. Even insecure friends use it. It works because humans are wired to defend identity. But what if your identity didn't need defending? What if it was self-validated? Suddenly provocation has nowhere to land. Person in lotus position, the Stoic reframe. Ancient Stoic philosophers trained themselves to distinguish what is happening versus what I add to what is happening. An insult is just sound waves. Your interpretation gives it weight. Imagine this scenario. Someone criticizes your work publicly. Old response. Heart rate spikes. Defensive explanation. Rumination for hours. New response. You observe it like weather passing through. No resistance. No attachment. No internal chaos. Just awareness. This is not suppression. This is mastery. Gear technique. The delay buffer. When triggered, wait 10 minutes before responding. If still emotional, wait 1 hour. If still emotional, wait 24 hours. Most conflicts dissolve during that window because emotion is temporary, but consequences are permanent. Brain, what truly powerful people know. Silence is not absence. Silence is observation. While others reveal themselves through reaction, you gather information. And information is leverage. Direct hit micro-conclusion. You don't need thicker skin. You need a quieter nervous system. Calm is the new intimidation. Strategic presence. Scarcity creates value everywhere. Gold, time, opportunities. Access. Human presence is no different. If you are always available, you become background noise. Satellite antenna, the overexposure problem. Constant availability signals. I have nothing else important happening. Selective availability signals. My time is allocated intentionally. People respect what they must qualify for. Speech balloons, social dynamics, insight. Notice how the quiet person in the meeting speaks once. Everyone listens. The talkative person speaks constantly. Everyone tunes out. Mystery amplifies perceived depth. Compass strategic presence model. Be fully present when engaged. Fully absent when disengaged. No half attention. Half attention is the currency of burnout. Brick boundary framework. Replace. I should respond immediately with, I respond when I choose. You are not a customer service department for other people's impulses. Direct hit micro-conclusion. Your presence becomes powerful when it is intentional, not habitual. The invisibility advantage. Modern culture glorifies visibility. Post everything. Share everything. Explain everything. But influence often grows in silence. Projects built quietly launch louder. Plans protected from premature exposure survive longer. Energy conserved multiplies impact. Brain psychological mechanism. When people know less about your process, they focus on your results. And results command respect. Test tube thought experiment. Two people pursue the same goal. Person A announces every step publicly. Person B works privately for a year. Who shocks the world more? Direct hit micro-conclusion. Visibility feels productive, but invisibility builds power. Emotional sovereignty. Indifference is often misunderstood. It is not numbness. It is emotional independence. You still feel deeply, but you choose what deserves residence in your mind. Brain emotional boundaries. Your emotions are internal signals, not public obligations. Not everyone earns access to them. Gear reframing criticism. Ask, is this useful feedback or emotional projection? Use the first. Discard the second. Direct hit micro-conclusion. Your peace is not fragile. It is guarded. Fire to be continued. The art of winning without moving. Most people misunderstand power. They equate it with constant activity, perpetual proof, relentless hustle. They believe that showing up, speaking up, reacting, proving, and defending is strength. But here's the truth. The strongest move is sometimes no move at all. Brain, the science of non-action. Cognitive psychology teaches us about opportunity cost. Every action expends energy and attention, leaving less for what actually matters. In social dynamics, every reactive move gives others predictable control over your behavior. The art of calculated inaction is choosing which battles to engage in, and more importantly, which to let resolve themselves while you conserve your power. Crystal ball, imagine this scenario. Someone spreads false rumors about you at work or online. Old you panics, replies, justifies, debates, proves. Hours wasted, emotional bandwidth drained, satisfaction fleeting. New you observes, stays silent, focuses on producing results, improving skills, building influence. Result, the truth becomes self-evident. Your calmness signals control. The rumor loses its power, not because you corrected it, but because you didn't engage in the game. High-voltage counterintuitive insight. Doing nothing is not laziness. It is strategic mastery. Your presence alone, paired with selective silence, becomes a lever of influence. Calculated inaction allows others to reveal their own flaws while you maintain your integrity. You ascend while they unravel. Brick exercise, the 24-hour pause. Before responding to a provocation, commit to observing the situation for 24 hours without reaction, listing potential outcomes if you respond versus if you remain silent, choosing the path that maximizes long-term influence and minimizes emotional expenditure. You'll notice patterns. Most conflicts resolve themselves when not fed with energy. Direct hit micro-conclusion. Mastering inaction transforms you from reactive prey into calculating apex strategist. You no longer chase. You attract by default. The gravity of selective access. Have you ever noticed that some people draw others in without trying? That you want to know what they think, where they go, what they're doing, even if they've said nothing to provoke curiosity? This is social gravity, and it is entirely a function of selective access. Satellite antenna social dynamics principle. The human brain assigns value to scarcity. Food we can't easily reach feels more desirable. Experiences we can't easily access feel more exciting. Attention we can't freely take feels precious. The same applies to you, your presence, your time, your energy. Fire real-world example. Consider top executives or innovators. They rarely answer every email immediately. They limit meetings to those that matter. They appear at the right place at the right time, never everywhere. The result, their attention becomes magnetic. People seek them, value their input, and treat their time as sacred. Gear action step, gatekeeping matrix. Create a 2x2 grid. Person interaction, needed interaction, optional high value engage, strategically engage, occasionally low value minimal / no engagement ignore. This visual map ensures that your attention is invested in influence, not obligation. Direct hit micro-conclusion. Power is not about dominating everywhere. It is about appearing where it counts, being absent where it doesn't, and letting your scarcity amplify influence. Nonverbal dominance. Power without speech. Humans process nonverbal cues faster than words. Posture, gaze, facial expression, and voice tone communicate dominance or submission, often without conscious awareness. Brain neuroscience insight. Studies show that in high-stakes environments, confident body language increases perceived authority by 35%. Direct eye contact signals control and assertiveness. Controlled breathing projects calmness, which is interpreted as strength. Words matter less than presence. Master the latter, and the former becomes secondary. Frame picture exercise, the power pose. Stand straight, chest open, shoulders relaxed. Feet shoulder width apart. Hands relaxed, not fidgeting. Eyes observe calmly, not darting. Breathe deeply and evenly. Maintain this posture for 2 minutes before high-stakes interactions. Research confirms it shifts brain chemistry. Cortisol drops, testosterone rises. You literally feel stronger. Counterclockwise arrows button integration with silence. Combine nonverbal dominance with strategic silence. Speak less, move confidently. Let others reveal more about themselves while you remain in calm control. The contrast between their noise and your quiet authority enhances perceived power exponentially. Direct hit micro-conclusion. You can dominate without a single word, simply by embodying control and calmness. Others will read you before you even speak. Boundary mastery. Protecting your energy. Even power players fail if they cannot defend internal boundaries. Brick psychological principle. Boundaries are invisible fences that separate your time, energy, emotions, and attention from the influence of others. Weak boundaries drained, reactive, manipulated. Strong boundaries self-sovereign, calm, magnetic. Brain practical application. Digital boundaries. Limit social media scroll, notifications, email. Emotional boundaries. Choose whom to share vulnerabilities with. Physical boundaries. Protect your personal space. Intellectual boundaries. Do not justify beliefs or decisions unnecessarily. Fire thought experiment. Every time you say yes to something unnecessary, you are saying no to your goals. You are trading attention units for emotional entropy. Boundaries are not restrictions. They are investment strategies in your personal power. Direct hit micro-conclusion. Boundaries are your armor. Without them, even the most skilled silence or inaction will crumble the final transformation arc. By now, the path is clear. Guard your attention like precious currency. React less, observe more. The discipline of non-reaction. Be selective in presence. Scarcity increases gravity. Leverage invisibility to amplify influence. Build emotional sovereignty. Indifference is control. Master calculated inaction. Ascend without effort. Communicate power non-verbally. Presence over words. Fortify boundaries. Protect your internal energy. Crystal ball future pacing. Imagine 30 days from now. You no longer get pulled into trivial conflicts. Your attention is invested where it matters most. Your presence commands respect without demanding it. Your absence is felt. Your words weigh more. People cannot manipulate you because you operate from your own gravity. Old key affirmation ritual. Drop these affirmations in the comments. I control my attention. My silence is strategic. My presence is magnetic. Nothing external can control me. I ascend without effort. Directed call to action. You have two choices. Continue giving away energy to the unworthy. Step into untouchable mastery starting today. Every reaction, every engagement, every minute is a vote for the life you want. Choose wisely.